I'm Lisa with Mathnasium of Tallahassee, and in this Number Sense video series, we're going to talk about a family favorite, Monopoly. This wonderful board game can help your child with their mental math, addition and subtraction skills up to the hundreds, and it can also help with subtraction with regrouping and what do we do about subtracting across those zeros. First of all, when you play Monopoly with your child, I would recommend letting your child be the banker and try to have them do the calculations using mental math, because Monopoly money and the Monopoly games and the amounts are great for adding up to the next 100, and it will teach your child strong number sense and a little bit of economics as well. The other thing that Monopoly is great for is if you just take the Monopoly money, and again, base 10 number system, I want you to think that way. I want you to think of hundreds, tens, and ones. You can teach them the subtraction fact. Subtraction with regrouping is a very important skill that's usually taught in second grade and reinforced again in the beginning of third grade. But if the children don't get this, and we see this a lot, they sometimes don't understand why do we regroup. So let's say we're subtracting 300 minus 157. Okay, what do we do with those zeros? And why do we do it? That's the big question, is do they understand the regrouping skill? Well, you can use Monopoly money, and you can tell them, if I've got $300 and I want to take $157 away from that, if I'm going to subtract $157, but I only again have my tens and my ones, what do? I can't take 7 ones from a zero, so I have to come over, and there's nothing in the tens place, so I have to come over to the hundreds place. And I'm going to trade in or regroup one of my hundreds. So now I only have 2 left. And I'm going to regroup that 100 for 10 $10 bills. So we put the 10 up here and we count out our $10 bills. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So now I have 2 hundreds and 10 tens. And that is the same as $300. But it still didn't help me subtract. So now what do? I regroup my $10 bill and I make a trade. I trade in one $10 bill for 10 ones. And so now I only have 9 $10 bills and I have 10 ones. But voila, I can now subtract. 10 minus 7 equals 3. And I could take my 7 bills away and have my 3 ones. And that's important. Have your child actually do the physical subtraction, because they're going to have their answer at the end of this right in front of them. 9 $10 bills minus 5 means that I have 4. And then I have $200 bills, and I take one of those away and I have 1 left. And if you subtract and regroup properly, your answer is right in front of you. You will have $143. So I hope you have a lot of fun playing Monopoly and that you don't get too competitive. Enjoy building up your child's number sense skills, and we will see you in another edition of Mathnasium of Tallahassee's Number Sense video series.